So my friend Athena sent this package to me at the White Wolf Inn, and I got here and they were like all closed and nobody picked up the phone. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? And just went over to the corner store, and then immediately somebody came up, went inside, so I came over and she was just coming to check messages for like literally 5 minutes. So I was able to get my box, and it's just another thing, like it always works out on the trail, so I don't know why worry. Yeah, the real thru hiker. Ooh, there's a beer. Snake River Brewing, cool. Ziplocs. Hikers always need Ziplocs. So this is awesome. Thank you so much. So behind me is the 2,000 mile marker. It's actually mile 2007 because of how much the trail has changed and been added to and rerouted and all that. I'm not standing next to it because I think there's poison ivy underneath. But yeah, less than a week on the trail now. Okay. So Pennsylvania is known for a bunch of sharp little rocks. Maine is known for roots and big rocks. Climbing up Bigelows right now. It is hot today, like 80s, and pretty muggy too. Wow. So that's Sugarloaf over there, Ski Mountain. And then that is Avery, Bigelow Avery Peak, where I'm going next. But first, I've got a beer to drink and a sandwich to eat. Oh yeah, it's been sitting in my pack getting shaken, so. I kind of have a feeling that whoever built the HE had a vested interest in giving work to orthopedic surgeons. South Horn. Getting a couple of dark clouds now. There's like a 30% chance for rain and thunderstorms. What a great view. You have to down climb this like rock climbing. Multiple points of contact needed. Looks like it's raining that way. That is Avery Bigelow Peak. Looks pretty tall. That's 2.7 miles away. Wow. Clear blue sky days are nice, but when there's some clouds and whatnot, it definitely makes for more dramatic views. Does the trail just go up here? What the heck? guess it does. Okay. Wow. Those clouds. Man, I am just looking out right now. Rain is all around. This is all melting away so quick. This is 3,800 feet. I haven't had to use my snowshoes all day yet, and I've been all over 4,000 foot peaks now. Of course, now that I say that, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of snow on the other side of this. It is really nice to be able to get ice cold water whenever I want it. I guess it's a small price to pay, or small silver lining of having to carry like 6 pounds of micro spikes and snowshoes up here. Pretty dark clouds over there. I better get over this peak fast. At the summit of Bigelow, Avery. Pretty gorgeous lighting all around. Hearing thunder from that direction. Not too much, but I should get off. This is the highest point right around here. There's no trees around, so it's not where you want to be when a thunderstorm's coming in. What a dramatic view. Alright, time to go. I just saw lightning strikes. That might be 4 miles out. Ooh, I got one. One really steep descents like this. It just takes a really long time because you can't get any like rhythm or momentum going. You just have to go very slow and make sure your footing's good so that you don't fall and hurt yourself. This is Stafford Notch, or Stafford. Huge rocks through here. The baffles have blown out and it's continuing to blow out, so I'm hoping it lasts me like 4 more days. That's all I need. Okay, so this is the map I use, the elevation profile. The app is called Far Out, or used to be Gut Hooks, but that little dot, that's where I am. And why I'm so excited is look at this low elevation. It's all like 1,500 feet, nice and flat relatively. But, you know, as I continue, look at how flat all this is. But then, when I go back, let me show you what I just came through. So, 4,000 footer, 4,000 footer, 4,000 footer, up and down. 4,000 footers. Tiny little frogs. Alright, today should be a relatively easy day. Showed you that elevation profile map, and I am so excited because it means once I get to Caratunk, so I get there today, I'll be able to ditch my snowshoes, be able to, well, post office won't be open, so I won't be able to send off my micro spikes, but snowshoes will be huge. Means I'll be walking at low elevation pretty much the rest of this trail, so no more dealing with ice and snow and all of that stuff, and no more, well, a little bit of climbs, but nothing like the hand over hand bare rock that have been going through. So I'm gonna get back to being able to do 30 plus miles in a day, which means I'll finish in about 5 days. I'm so excited. This last stretch of the AT has been really hard, but I did it, and this means I'll be the second person ever to have completed a complete northbound through hike of the AT on a calendar year Triple Crown. There's been a couple other people who have done straight through of the three, and everyone except for Legend has done a southbound AT hike after they did the PCT and CDT, so that they're not having to deal with ice and snow and weather and all that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Not often in life can you say there's only been one other person in the world ever who has done this. Look at how green everything is now, and there's leaves. Wow. Wow. That's pretty good trail magic. There's some pretty large fish all just congregated over there. It's supposed to be a chance of rain all day today. So far it's holding off, and this is a nice change of pace. It's getting really, really hot the last few days, and yeah, just foggy grayness is kind of the signature of the Appalachians. Now I keep switching between Appalachia and Appalachian. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying Appalachian. Pretty light rain right now. It's really not bad at all when it's like 60 degrees out. This frog is huge. This is the outlet of Pierce Pond. Looks like gonna be pretty wet feet. safe? Alright, I'm coming up on the Kennebec River. In the summer, the ATC, damn it, here's a blowdown, gotta crawl under. So in the summer, the ATC pays for a ferryman to be there. Back in, I don't know when they started doing that, but you used to ford this river, but the danger is there's several dams upstream and they'll release their water on random schedules, and it's drowned several people. And now, you know, they say you should go across in a canoe. And so, guy from the internet offered to canoe me across, and here he is. Howdy! Let's see how the river looks. Hazardous crossing. Water may rise 2 to 4 feet without warning. Do you care? Yeah, so beautiful. Okay. Didn't know that.
Pat Doyon from up here in the Forks. Giving this guy a lift.
Yeah, tell me about the waterfall in your backyard.
Oh yeah, no, my backyard's Moxie Falls, 90-foot waterfall. Absolutely amazing. Amazing area.
It is. Wow.
You haven't seen any bears, huh?
No bears. So, I got rid of my snowshoes, sent micro spikes, rain pants, waterproof socks, sent my puffy, gloves, all that home. So I estimate I got rid of at least 7-8 pounds of stuff, which is like half of the weight of my pack. So yeah, my pack feels amazing and light right now, and today is pretty flat, so I'm gonna try and do like 35, 36 all the way into Monson. The mosquitoes and bugs are really bad now. Anytime I stop, just swarmed by mosquitoes. So that'll keep me moving. Probably means I'm not gonna film nearly as much, because in the middle of trying to film something, just slapping mosquitoes off of me. I've got a bunch of DEET, so just covering myself in DEET. And then if it gets really bad, I've got a head net I can wear for like the black flies and whatever. And that's how it goes. As soon as the snow melts, all the bugs come out. Business idea. You capture a bunch of mosquitoes and then let people kill them. I would pay good money to just go and kill a whole bunch of mosquitoes. That would be very satisfying. Stopped for like one, I can't think with all of them around, but like, yeah, 10 seconds up here to take a look at the view, and they're just swarming. Pond Mountain. Wow. Man, even though it's a lot flatter, still some climbs, but much flatter than it has been. The pack is lighter. I'm still finding it hard to go much faster than 2.2 miles an hour is what I'm averaging, just because of the way the roots in the rocks, and there's just rocks randomly you have to step up and down, and that really slows me down. I am walking next to Moxie Pond. There goes, I think that's a loon flying by. Yeah, pretty hot day today, but a little bit of a breeze by the water. Keeps the bugs away. I think it's going to be wet feet again. Right in there. I don't know. It's really nice in here. Feels like it's air conditioned. Wow, cool. The perfect place to take a break. There's no bugs, it's shaded, it's like natural air conditioning, so really nice. This is Moxie Bald. Man, these little stupid bugs, I think these are black flies. So annoying. Here's the top. The last real climb of the day. The Moxie Bald shelter down there. Somebody's got a nice fire going. Time to get the feet wet again. That's really deep. I guess I'll walk along up here. So when I went southbound in 16, none of those water crossings, I don't think I had to get my feet wet once through Maine, partly through the whole trail. It's getting dark again. I think it'll start raining here soon. It's been about 100% humidity all day, so that doesn't surprise me. There's another down tree. Oh yeah, I learned yesterday that Rick, my squad leader, when I was on Sawtooth Hot Shots, he got struck by a tree on a fire. Yeah, I think it's that big fire in New Mexico right now. And they airlifted him out, and I think he's doing all right. I talked to him just over text a little bit. He said he's sore, but should recover. So he's been a hot shot for like 13 or 14, maybe even 15 years now. Just, that's so much work to do that kind of work for that many years. And, you know, so dangerous, because every single season you're encountering several situations, life or death situations, and you know, every single day you're out there on the line, you've got the risk of trees falling on you and fire coming over you, you know, chainsaws, so many dangers. So really need to pay wildland firefighters much more than they do. And the problem is, like, when people like Rick get hurt, they're one of the problems, they just get paid like workman's comp or disability or whatever, which gives them their base pay, but pretty much all your money you make in the summer comes from your overtime and hazard and all the other stuff that stacks up when you're on a fire for like 2 weeks at a time. So they don't get any of that, and just on base pay, like an entry-level firefighter is going to make $15,000 in a summer on their base pay, if that, probably less. So nobody can live on that. So a lot of them have to set up GoFundMes just to be able to pay their bills because they're not able to get the overtime that they, would if they were not hurt and working. Which that's just a ridiculous situation that someone gets hurt on that job, fighting fire, and then they can't even afford to pay their bills because of how low their base pay is. It's stuff like this. See, even though it's flat, it's just hard to get momentum going. And so it ends up being kind of slow still. Rhythm, it's hard to get a rhythm going, not momentum. Well, I guess momentum's important too, but yeah, your rhythm and stride just gets broken up a bunch. But it's very engaging for the mind. I think that's why hiking on a trail or running on a trail doesn't really get boring the same way it does on a road, because you really do have to be engaged to place your feet every step in a good spot, avoid obstacles, and it's very active and you're not just mindlessly walking, or you shouldn't be. If you're mindlessly walking, you're gonna turn your ankles and generally have a bad time. Now the trail is nice. I can call this the airborne shuffle in the Army. You're not really lifting your feet up off the ground that much, but this will be 4 or 5 miles an hour whenever. Obviously I don't keep this up for an entire hour, but when it's downhill and the terrain allows, I can do it like this and really make up some miles. Here's the Piscatagus River. Hard to tell. Hope it's not too deep in the middle there. That wasn't too bad. Got up right to my shorts, but it was not fast moving water. Good amount of rain now. Almost there though.
Sam Shaw, and trail name is Secretariat. Aquaman, first southbounder this year, is the one that gave it to me, and I'm from Wisconsin. December 30th, when I first started, it was actually pretty warm down in Georgia, and then obviously it definitely started getting worse. Wolf and Kinsman was the definitely hardest day and a half that I had on trail. Post holing anywhere from waist to chest deep in snow, and definitely almost broke me, but forced my way through it. Kept moving on. Notch was super sketchy, like super scary in some areas. Could see huge voids along the side of the rocks, anywhere from 5 feet deep to 15, 20 feet deep in some of the areas along the rocks, and not knowing too much about that area, definitely, to say the least. Mount Washington was epic. Mount Washington definitely was my most epic day on trail, and definitely changed me. Definitely.
How did it change you?
Just the challenge getting up to Mount Washington and down from it, and just the views, and yeah, just the thrill and challenge of it. That's the main reason I came out to this trail, was for the physical challenge, and Mount Washington was definitely that happy medium in between challenge and reward with every footstep. I knew it was going to be challenging, but definitely more challenging than what I anticipated. So, lots of up, lots of down. Snow was a lot more than what I anticipated was going to be. Didn't really know that the East Coast even got this much snow. So that was super challenging, and colder temps I was fine with. You know, I like it colder and don't like it hot. And definitely thought there would be more people on trail with me, you know, but apparently not. Everybody's I mean, I was looking at some of the reports of people signing up, and there was actually quite a few people starting before me and around me and a few days after me, but I have a feeling every time like it snowed or it got cold, they would get off trail and then get back on trail, so it didn't take me long to get way far ahead of everybody else. So I kind of thought other people would be, you know, coming out and doing it, because a lot of people don't even sign up for the trail, so it's hard to even get good intel on whether people hike or not during the winter. So, but whatever, I liked it. Well, we're in Monson. I'm gonna wait until Shaw's opens up in a day or two here. Gonna do the 100-mile wilderness, come back, hang out at Shaw's, and wait until Katahdin opens up, and wrap this bad boy up.